Y'all ready? Good morning to you. D. Martez here with D. Martez Presents COEDS. It's Monday, October the 7th, 2013. And if this is your first time watching COEDS, thank you. We're glad that you tuned in. We give you the latest in entertainment news and more. So let's kick your Monday off. So how was the weekend, you guys?
Awesome.
Fabulous.
We closed on the Shop of Horrors
yesterday.
Yeah, how did that go?
It was a wonderful run.
Yes, amazing and very, very talented cast. If you missed it, you missed a treat.
You did miss a treat, a good show. And we survived Karen.
We did.
Tropical storm Karen.
Did.
Little
Honey.
Gusty wind yesterday, Sunday, but
Karen and gone up there to the east, honey. She done
Yeah.
headed toward Washington.
She's,
Everybody else going to Washington.
yeah, we'll get to that in just a second. So the big topic here on today's episode of COEDS, we're going to talk about the Preachers of Los Angeles, new reality show that's going to hit on the Oxygen Network Wednesday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. So, yeah, we'll talk about that. But main thing here, birthdays, celebrity birthdays right now. Who's having a birthday? Happy birthday to Simon Cowell, American Idol judge. Toni Braxton. Good Toni Braxton. Her birthday's today.
Please.
Nicole Parker, you know that's Boris Kojo's wife, and Joy Behar from The View. Used to be on The View.
Yeah.
Now tomorrow, Tuesday, Bruno Mars, who is going to be opening at the Super Bowl, headlining the Super Bowl. His birthday is tomorrow. Nick Cannon, Matt Damon, and on Wednesday, Sharon Osbourne, and Thursday, Mario Lopez. So those are the celebrity birthdays.
That's nice.
So we're going to talk about Lauryn Hill. She's been released from prison. She was released on Friday.
That's good.
We're going to talk about that woman in D.C. Yeah, sources are saying that she thought President Obama was stalking her, and that's why
Shut the front door.
She's a Republican.
Madonna raped at gunpoint, at knife point in New York. Yeah. Miley Cyrus is not pregnant, and an optometrist allegedly masturbates in front of a female patient. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, so all of that and more. We want to give you an update. If you saw the show last Monday, we talked about a pastor who was ministering, and the man walked in and shot him.
Yes.
And we said that, somebody was having sex.
That's
Well,
what
come to
Ryan
find
said.
out, it was.
She was right. They were having.
Yes.
Brian called it.
Brian called it. The man that shot the pastor, he says that the pastor was sleeping with his wife.
They was having relations.
Yeah, sexual relations. So that's how that went down. Well, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Yes. And if you're in Baton Rouge and you would like to donate to breast cancer research or volunteer to help someone in need, you can visit www.cumanbatonrouge.org or call 225-615-8740.
Yes.
And that's why we have on pink, right?
Yep, that's it. Pink.
And Shannon?
Pink lipstick.
Save the tatas.
Blush.
Blush. Pink. Okay, we got you. All right, so Lauryn Hill released from prison. Now, she was released Friday. She was in a federal correctional institute in Connecticut. Now, she's been in there for 3 months for failing to pay taxes, over $1 million. And now she's on parole for 1 year, and she'll be on house arrest for 3 months. So, I mean, what do we think? All these celebrities are not paying taxes. I mean,
I'm sorry. I just have to say something about her being on house arrest.
We'll say it.
I think that house arrest is a method of, keeping people in the. Is that some type of extended punishment or something?
Right.
So that she would see. To me, I feel like people who need to be put on house arrest are people who could cause danger to people.
yeah.
She just didn't pay her taxes. Does she have to wear the bracelet?
Probably so.
Yeah,
She need to make a song named Bracelet.
well, she's actually made a song called Consumerism while she was in there locked up, and it's on her Tumblr page.
I mean, I feel like, the Bible says to render to Caesar what's due to Caesar. I mean,
Julius Caesar?
Boy, the government. You're supposed to be, I don't understand why it's so hard for people to pay their taxes. I mean, you owe it, so pay it.
So
I don't understand
And
why
what
it's
about
so difficult.
and what about Brutus?
What do you say, Shannon?
Well, I just just personally believe she's paid her debt to society, so it's nice to see that she's out and she can move forward and make
I agree.
great music.
Peace
Yeah.
Ho, Caesar speaks. Little Caesar.
Little Caesar. I don't like that
Pizza.
pizza. Mm-mm.
A
Okay,
cardboard.
so the woman in the D.C. Capitol Hill thing, okay, her name is Miriam Carey,
That's
34,
so hot.
from Connecticut. She was a dental hygienist, and she was fired
That's not
from her
right.
dental job in August 2012 because patients complained she was too rough.
Oh.
So she get in your mouth and just tear it up.
Just tear it.
Sources say that she had a history of mental health problems. Now, she was driving a black Infiniti, and she drove it into a security fence outside the White House, and then she took off and hit a Secret Service officer. She crashed the car outside of a Senate office building, and then police shot her. And there was an 18-month baby girl in the car that they say may be her
That's so
daughter.
sad.
But the baby is fine.
Okay,
But
that's
she
fine.
said President Obama was stalking her. Like, does this have something to do with the
Baby, go
shutdown?
ahead.
Or what are you?
Baby, go ahead. She definitely had mental issues if she thought President Obama was stalking her.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, come on now.
Mm-hmm.
That's craziness. You running into stuff and people calling it, pulling the race card, and no, it has nothing to do
Yeah,
with race.
because the race,
She
she was an
crazy.
African American female, so they're saying, they shouldn't have shot her because, they just shot her
I
because she
mean,
was black.
I don't think they shot her because she was black. I think they shot her because she was running all over the damn Capitol
She
with
ran
her
through
car.
the gate, and if I remember this correctly, didn't she get out of the car with like a firearm? Is that correct?
Well, and
Is that
there's mixed
Story,
stories
yeah.
with
Okay,
that because
that's-
then they said, well, she had no weapon.
Okay,
Right.
because the story that I heard was that she had a weapon. And
Right.
if that is the case, I mean,
Yeah,
I mean,
like, what do
right,
you
I'm
want
just
to do?
glad that,
right.
that
Stay
the
at your
child
house.
is okay.
Right,
I'm glad
exactly.
that the child is
Because
Because
okay.
they don't know the lady could have had a bomb in the car or anything.
You never know.
Especially drive up to the White House,
Especially-
calling yourself you're gonna drive
You just
to.
crash.
And
Crashing
in
in the bars and
today's
carrying
times,
on.
in today's times, it's unfortunate. The entire situation is unfortunate, but I, prefer to just focus on the child. As long as the 18-month is okay, that's all.
I'm sure that the 18-month is not okay. They watch the mom get shot 7
Well,
times.
let's just
He's
hope
a year
that
and a
at
half
18 months
probably
old,
wasn't
it
really
will
aware
not
of what
even be
was
something
going
she'll
on.
remember.
Right.
Let's hope.
Let's hope.
Right.
Well, Madonna raped at knife point in New York. Now, this happened when she was about 20 years old. She said she was struggling. Now, she revealed this. Well, it's going to be revealed in the November issue of Harper's Bazaar magazine. Now, she says, New York wasn't everything I thought it would be. It did not welcome me with open arms. The first year, I was held up at gunpoint, raped on the roof of a building with a knife in my back. Her
And she
apartment
was
was
raped.
right. Her apartment was broken into 3 times, and she talked about how she earned money by posing nude for art students. And this is when she was 20, and she's now 55. So, I mean, what do we think about this? You giving it your all to make it big? Would you do that or?
Would move to New
Do
York?
what?
Yeah.
Well, I've stayed in New York for some time, and fortunately, I didn't have any experiences like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, is that what you were asking?
Well, do you think? Because it seems like with celebrities, like once they make it, they always come out with some type of story. And
Well-
not saying it. I mean. It's
Like, why didn't she
unfortunate.
talk about this before?
Yeah, why now? Like when
'Cause
Monique
she's
won the
74,
Oscar,
yeah.
when
Well,
Monique won
maybe-
the Oscar, and then for Precious, then she came out and said, "Oh well, my bro, somebody raped her or something."
Right.
It's always
Well, when you have that type of platform, I think it's nice for celebrities to come out and say that this happened to me and to speak about it. And I think it can be inspiring to other people to see that all types of people from all walks of life have the same issues that they have. And I think it's a wonderful thing.
30
I
years
do too,
later.
I don't
but
think
why
it's
would
a
it be so
publicity
late?
stunt.
Why
Yeah,
why
yeah,
wait
that's
so
what I said,
late?
30 years
When
ago.
people are being plagued every day by being raped and they're hurting and they're not famous. Why wouldn't you say it earlier if you're truly concerned about helping somebody? I mean, why wouldn't you say, you know what, I've been there, that happened to me, and I'm an overcomer, and you can be an overcomer too? Why would you wait until you're 55 years old to tell everybody, guess what, I was raped?
But you never know. You never know what that victim is suffering from and why it took them so long to finally say
Well, I
something.
guess
So
I
I
can go with
just
that.
choose not to judge.
What I will say is that Madonna,
Oh Lord, I don't know what's gonna come out of his mouth.
you read that she had posed nude, and I'm the surprise of you being raped after posing nude.
But it was
is
for
beyond
art
me.
students. It was
Art students rape people too. I mean, come on.
okay.
You
Well,
want to pose nude and then get mad because you get raped.
Miley Cyrus
Wait,
is
so
not.
you're saying that she doesn't have the right to be upset for being raped?
No. I'm just saying that it shouldn't come as much as a surprise. I mean, you're posing. It's not like.
So you're saying she asked for it? Is that?
No, but it's just like, I mean, to pose nude, it's just like, I don't know.
But you just
Okay.
said, and then she's gonna get mad, like you're.
I didn't say
surprised.
mad. I
You
said
just- and then you're
surprised.
gonna get mad.
I said surprise.
Well, here's a surprise. Miley Cyrus is not pregnant after twerking it out. Okay.
Well, that's a surprise.
Right. With rapper Juicy J. It was rumored that Juicy J was on stage and he made a comment saying, "I assure you she's been doing a lot more than twerking." Miley then joked and she said, "I'm not pregnant." She joked more and tweeted that if she had a baby, the baby's name would be Juicy J Jr. And even her mother got involved. And her mom said,
That's
"This is
funny.
my favorite one yet." So, no, Miley Cyrus is not pregnant. So what happens when you go to the eye doctor? Now, I wear glasses and I go and get my, eye exam
I
every
need to wear
two
I have perfect
years.
vision.
Not
Every
me.
2 years, but maybe your vision would become blinded if you went to this particular doctor, because a Michigan optometrist allegedly masturbated in front of one of his female patients.
Sweet Jesus.
His name is Robert Emmett Deck III.
Yes.
And he faces misdemeanor charges of indecent exposure. Now, basically, after he fitted the patient for the contact lenses, he then invited her into his private office.
Yeah.
This happened on August the 13th. Once in the office, he pulled out his penis and attempted to masturbate in front of a lady. Now, she's 33 years old. He's 42. And she said she got the feeling that something wasn't right, so she recorded it with her iPhone.
She got the feeling.
Right.
Not him pulling out his penis in front of her and masturbating.
Mm-mm.
That wasn't a clue to her that maybe something is wrong with this picture.
Right. She got the feeling. She said from the way the man was like talking, and after he, fitted her for the contact lenses, it's like, "Come into my office. Come with me. Hail Mary. One quick step."
Yeah. You want
But-
to ride? I'm a nut in your eye.
Oh. Wow. But so I mean, this is
Lord
this
today.
is crazy. So he's under investigation.
He
and-
needs
Dr.
to be.
Deck.
Yeah, Dr. Deck, and that's D-E-C-K.
I love it.
I'm
Yeah.
through.
So Wednesday, be sure to tune into Oxygen, because Wednesday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, Preachers of Los Angeles. Now, this is
Yes.
getting a lot of talk because, a reality show that's going to highlight the private lives of preachers. Now, the preachers involved are Ron Gibson, Noel Jones, Wayne Chaney, Diedrich Haddon, who's also a singer, Bishop Clarence McClendon, and Jay Hyssop, I think is how his name is pronounced. So what do we think about this? Now, I saw the trailer, I guess you could say, and it shows the pastors, in their plush offices, driving really fancy cars, and just blinging out.
Right.
Myself personally, I don't think anything is wrong with that. What do you guys think about this
I
reality
don't think
show?
anything is wrong with it either, but what I wish, which will probably not happen, is that they would show the real private lives of the preachers.
You don't think they're going to show that?
Never.
Okay. Angela?
I agree with you. And I think I may even agree with Brian to an extent. I think that it may not be fully what really happens with a pastor. I think that it's needed. I think people need to understand that pastors
Are people.
have lives, right? And they are people, and that no one is without sin or fault or blemish. We all sin and fall short of the glory of God. And unfortunately, we as outside people who are not in ministry tend to think that, oh, they have to live a perfect life, and why do they have all these nice things? You don't have a problem with your doctor driving a nice car. Why do you have a problem with your pastor driving?
Anna, what do you say real quick?
I actually agree with Angela.
Okay, you agree with her on that
I
too?
do agree. No, I've always agreed with you because you and I we've come to a resolution on the other Christian reality television
That's true.
show. Just as long as they're not condoning behavior that contradicts the Christian faith.
Right.
As
I
long as
do
they're
agree
not
with
doing
that.
that, then I'm okay with it.
Okay, and we'll definitely see because we'll be watching. That's Wednesday.
I'm not watching that.
9
I'm
p.m.
gonna
Central
watch it,
Standard
boo.
Time on Oxygen. Well, that's a wrap for Monday. We made it through. Enjoy your week. Remember, you can watch DeMartez Presents COEDS every Monday, 6 a.m. right here on DeMartez.com. Enjoy your day. Be fun, happy, positive. This has been DeMartez Presents
COEDS.